So let me know in the comments if you feel the same way, if you're ever involved with this, but I always feel awkward if I'm in a store with a video camera filming. Nonetheless, our neighbor who is taking care of our cats, I'm going to pick her out a t-shirt, okay? And so I've texted my wife and said, you know, what kind of t-shirt, which color do you think Barb would like? And so my wife circles, you know, several different ones in the picture and sends it back. And I had initially picked out this one. It's like a darker coral color, and I really thought it was cool. But it was, out of the 4 or 5 that my wife circled, was not in the list. This one was, and I love the print on that. Very simple and pretty color for our neighbor. So we're gonna get her that one. But the cool thing is that Barb, our neighbor, taking care of the cats, she was born in Coronado. So that's why we wanted, well, not only because of the favor she's doing us, but that's why I wanted to pick her up a Coronado t-shirt. So she'll never see this video, I'm sure. But thanks so much, Barb. So these are the sale racks that I was digging through yesterday. This one and this round one. And this round one is where I found the Jordan pants. And see, they also have these Jordan shirts. And as I was saying earlier, you really can't go wrong with Jordan. So I'm going to take those up. And also, this is a Columbia professional, no performance fishing gear. And that seems to do okay as well. So if I can get a better deal on that, I'm going to pick up those items. And I've even thought about these brand new Levi's back here on the first shelf we were just looking at. They're on sale for $23.99, and there's 5 pair. And yeah, I could do those, but they don't sell real well, and I'm afraid they'd be pretty long tail stuck. And right now I'm not looking to go super high investment on long tail items due to financial reasons, saving some money for other things. But anyway, I'll pile those up and take them up there, have them scan them. Let's see what we get. That was cool. The t-shirts retailed for $35, and the price tag on them had them marked down to $9.97. So I approached the cashier and let her know that I just wanted to check and see if by chance they were cheaper as they were as the item I bought yesterday, those Jordan pants were. And lo and behold, they were $12.97 each. So I bought all 3 of them. Boom! Not going to be a huge profit or anything, but for brand new Jordan t-shirts, you can make money on that. Also, the blue sweatshirt was not any less. It was $18. And although I couldn't find an exact comp on that one yesterday, yeah, my gut said, nah, don't mess with that. And I also walked away from the jeans just because I've got one set of jeans on, one pair of jeans on sale in my eBay store right now. But yeah, I'm just thinking, just wasn't feeling it. You know, sometimes you have a feeling with the things you're buying and sometimes not, or at least I do. So just wasn't feeling those. But anyway, got those 3 t-shirts and got Barb her t-shirt. So all done. Let's go back and check the laundry at the hotel, and then maybe walk up to the next store that I was talking about and check those guys out. And one more thing, I'm right beside of Jack in the Box. I earned a milkshake. Back in the room, got to get my laundry finished before I head to the next store. But just a quick update, that was the longest wait ever on a milkshake. At least they made it, but it was like 15 minutes wait. And I just ordered a medium, or a regular. They had regular and large. And because of the wait, the manager comes up to me and he says, we're just going to give you a large and apologize for the wait. And I was like, yeah, okay, cool. Is that good or is that bad? Well, you know, not good in a lot of ways because I drank it all. But not only that, since they were having trouble making it, they had made two, tried to get it right on the first or the second, you know, whatever. And she's like, I'm just going to throw this away. Do you want it? And I was like, okay. So I've got a little hotel fridge. I'm going to stick it in there. It's definitely not going to go in the freezer, but I don't know. Maybe we'll see what it tastes like at like 9 o'clock tonight. It'll be a milk soup instead of a milkshake. So I just wanted to show you the Jordan shirts here real quick before I go take care of my laundry, but that's what the logo looks like on this one. It's got some really odd colors to me, but I'm more used to classic. But I mean, they're definitely Air Jordans. There's the logos, and it's a size extra large. So I have one of these, and then here's the second one, also a size extra large. And this one, the only logo, let me check the sleeves, I haven't really looked there. But the only logo on this one is this Air Jordan that wraps all the way around the side of the shirt. So, yeah, two of these. Here's the other one. But all three t-shirts, size extra larges. Extra larges are great. They sell quickly. They're good sizes, especially for fat guys like me. So, hoorah, there we go. Alright, so I got my laundry done. Easy peasy. And I just Googled, again, the next store. It's about 4.5 miles away, so I'm looking at a 9-mile round trip walk, and it takes about an hour and a half to go that far. And it's almost 1 o'clock, so I get there, you know, by the time I get out of here, because I'm not trying to walk it fast. Get there in plenty of time, you know, 3 o'clock. But they don't close till 7, so that'll give me plenty of time to shop around and find sale racks and that kind of thing. And then we'll see about the walk home. I went on about an 8 or 10 mile walk the other night coming from San Diego, so I walked from about 8 miles from San Diego down to, we're still in San Diego, but down to the Coronado Bay, into the downtown area. I was right next to a stadium. I don't even know which professional team stadium it would be, but I made it that far, and you know, physically I'm good to walk a long ways, except for my feet aren't conditioned for it. So I also had on poo-poo tennis shoes that I really need to get a new pair. They're just worn out. So yeah, my feet paid for that. 2 huge blisters on the balls of my feet, and then a big blister on the side of my feet. And I knew they were coming. I mean, you can feel them when they come, you know, but I was just like, whatever, free-spirited. I'm out on a gallivant, out on a walk, so I just kept making the walk until I got down to that point. And I knew I couldn't cross the Coronado Bridge on foot anyway, so I called an Uber from there. But I'll come back to Ubers later. They can get really expensive when it gets busy. But anyway, I'm going to get packed up and start walking that way, and I'll see you guys in a bit. Cool. It's actually almost 2 o'clock. I checked the camera, the one in my hand, the one that I'm being filmed with right now. And before I was getting ready to walk out the door, and I was like, oh crap, it's only got like one little section of battery left. So I chilled out for a while, put the charger on it, let it go. So we'll see how this goes. 3.5 miles, I think. Is that right? 3.5 miles, and I'm going to try it in my flip-flops. So we will see how far I make it. I might stop on the way, maybe take some small little places off the path where I can show you some really pretty stuff cruising along the islands here, but I'll see you guys in a bit. So here's one of the cool spots in Coronado. It's a park and a beach at the same time. As you can see, it's heavily populated. Let me get my mask on. I'll have to talk louder, hopefully, so you can hear me, or get near the microphone, one of the two. But that's the Coronado Bay that we're looking at. And again, you see the beach. Lots of people out enjoying the weather. Lifeguard on duty. People are out here swimming. Kids playing, got their bicycles. And that's the Coronado Bridge up there. The other day when I walked back from San Diego, and I got too close, fairly close to the bridge. No, actually this was yesterday. I was on my way back. And I had taken an Uber from San Diego, and we come back and we hit the bridge and traffic was at a dead stop. There was a jumper midway through the bridge, or at least was at one point. If I can find a link or anything regarding that, I'll throw it down in the comments of this video. But yeah, that's like a hot spot for people, unfortunately, who want to commit suicide. So you can see it a lot there. Little guy there had his motorcycle, revving it up, his bicycle motorcycle. It's fun just to watch the kids having fun out here. Oh look, there's somebody over there grilling. Maybe too far away with this camera, but you might be able to see the smoke. Anyway, there you go, guys. Just a beautiful spot in Coronado to enjoy a day. Enjoy the weather. That's it. I'm gonna keep walking. I'll see you after a while. That's beachside over there, Pacific Ocean. There's the Coronado Community Center. And just up here, a very short ways, is the City Hall, I think is what they're calling it here. A neat little fountain. The bay in the background. Beautiful ships, boats, sailboats, motorboats, whatever they are, boats. And on we go. Nope, there's the City Hall. It was quite a ways further than what I thought it was. Got a cool bike path. Obviously runners use it too. That goes just about, I think, if not all the way, just about all the way from the top of Coronado down to the southern part where it crosses back onto the mainland. More of those sky rises. There's a lot of them. Bye-bye. You can see way back there, there's the ocean. There's beautiful beaches down there I went to the other day. But just a quaint, really cool downtown, a lot of outdoor activity. It's just a fun spot to be, you know. Not that I'm doing anything fun other than walking. Oh, by the way, I just checked Google Maps. So I've still got an hour walk and about, I think, a mile. I think it said maybe a mile and a half, I think. I don't know. Anyway, I'll see you. So it's always cool to be in those populated areas where it's busy and it's hopping. But thankfully, you see I took my mask off. It's nice to have a breather as well. Here comes a trolley. I just heard the bell. There goes a trolley. Well, looks more like a city bus dressed up as a trolley. All right, forward on. There's something else too. You'll find these all over, zipping around all over Coronado, and 100% legal, street legal. I think they're street legal anywhere, but obviously you don't want to drive it on the interstate. But anyway, you know, because Coronado is such a small town kind of feel to it, you'll see a lot of those zipping around. If I catch one rolling, I'll show it to you. So Google Maps has taken me off the beaten path, the main drag, if you will, Orange Avenue, and now it's going to go back into more of the like housing and stuff. So there's beautiful houses around here, mostly Spanish style for obvious reasons, not far from the Mexican border. That's kind of unique. Almost looks like a colonial house. Anyways, I'm just gonna babble a little bit while I walk. Because I just watched some bikes go by me. So something I've been doing is taking Ubers, you know, to some places that I was going. And what I noticed is that Uber has like crazy charges when it gets busy. For instance, when I went to a comic book shop, it was on average $18 to $23. And so I'm thinking, and this is something, I've taken Ubers before, but you know, not like on a regular basis, so I'm no Uber expert. What I noticed was, whenever Uber gets busy, prices skyrocket. So that $18 to $23 fare turned into almost $60. So, I mean, you're thinking, you know, I'm thinking round trip, you know, if I wanted to go to this place and I was forced into paying the high fees, you know, I'm looking at $120 round trip plus tip. I'm like, what the heck? I mean, I'm frugal to a certain degree. I like to spend money on certain things at certain times, but I get a lot of this stuff from my father, but I don't want to pay $120 to go a 20-mile round trip. So I was like thinking to myself, you know, I would rather pay $120 for a cheap bicycle and ride it anywhere and everywhere I wanted to go, get several trips out of it, rather than just one round trip. And then totally just leave the bicycle, give it to some kid or something when I go back to North Carolina. But yeah, so far my feet are doing okay. Change the subject. But I can, where the blisters are, I'm a blister popper. So once I fill them, I don't just let them work their course. I'll pop that sucker and drain it in a heartbeat. Sorry if that's too much if that's TMI, too much. So, but so far so good. They're doing okay. And I can feel, you know, the skin, because it's on the ball of my feet, but I can feel the skin rubbing a little bit, like the loose skin, I guess you would say. But not bad. I know I'll definitely make it all the way there. But you know, this whole trip, it's about sourcing, buying and reselling. That's what this 3.5-mile walk is all about. Speaking of, I'm kind of coming to a point where I should check Google Maps again. So, you know, a lot of it depends on the sourcing. What if I found enough good stuff I would buy a bag and toss it in a bag to put on the plane on the way home, and just have the bag for myself. So we'll see. Depends on how much good stuff I buy, if anything. But if it's too much to carry, then of course I'll grab an Uber on the way home, and we'll go from there. Right? Right. All right. I'm back on course, but I just thought this was neat, so I wanted to show you. It says here, what are you waiting for? Open me, littlefreelibrary.org. Books inside. Hey, there's Breaking Dawn. I've heard of that one. But anyway, I thought that was really neat. Nice little private community library. So yeah, back on course and walking. Got a ways to go. So we'll keep pushing. Real quick, as I was walking by, I wanted to show you. I just think that's pretty. Squared off. Here's what I was talking about. I mean, just see how pretty, how nice and green the grass is. All the tropical plants. And then the palm trees with all the flowered bushes and flowering trees. It's just such a pleasant place to walk through and see. Funny, as I was walking along through here, I looked down and I was like, man, that is some beautiful grass. That's like, you know, golf course kind of grass. And as I looked closer, I started to realize that's turf. That's man-made grass. But it is pretty. All right. I am not far from my destination. So we'll see. I don't know about filming inside. I'll try, but just like I said earlier, kind of makes me feel weird about it. Feel like people with security cameras are watching you and stuff. But anyway, I'll see you when I see you. So just got inside. 50% off, up to 50% off on these racks here. So I'm gonna sort through these guys. I already briefly browsed through that Columbia shirt. Looks pretty attractive. Then they've got another section over yonder. And over yonder, I see a lot of sale signs. So I think I'm gonna break on these racks and head over there and see what I can find. So, excuse me. I just scarfed down some Panda Express. I got food in my teeth. Actually, I know I do. I can feel it. I have all the gaps in my teeth. So they're like wedges and trapdoors for food. But anyway, I picked up a handful of items in there. I found a place to price check, and I thought, how cool is that? So I was able to go price check all the tags, thinking that hopefully, like the last store, same kind of store, hopefully the last store, they had some of the things that I bought that were, you know, less than the sticker price. And unfortunately, there was only one item here that was less than the sticker price, and it's another one of those Air Jordan t-shirts that I showed you earlier. Excuse me. With that said, again, I picked up a handful of things. I've already got it put in my backpack for the trek home, so I'm not gonna pull them out here, but I'll show you when I get back to the hotel. It's about 10 to 5. I should be back to the hotel around dark. A couple hours, hour and a half, I don't know. Might work out timing wise. Sunset that I tried to do last night, that's a previous video if you want to see a sunset fail. But who knows, maybe tonight there'll be a good sunset that I can film. I still won't be able to see the sun from the beach close to the hotel. I won't be able to see the sun go down over the water. Only over some land cliffs. But we'll see. I didn't want to carry this box, and I'd hate throwing food away, so I scarfed down almost every bit of that Panda Express bowl. They call it a bowl, but it was a huge amount of food. I don't know how that's going to affect my walk home. Anyway, I'm going to pack up and go. I'll see you guys. I'll be back. Well, yeah. Been walking around here. I've seen all these babies and women who are prego. That's what we say. If they're pregnant, call them prego. And made me want another kid. I guess that and being away from my girls for over a week now. And so Anna just got back and picked them up and is heading back to our house. So I texted her and I said, seeing all these pregnant women and little kids makes me want another one. She said, "Oh my, I will discuss this later." So, I don't know. Probably not. She only wanted 2. I told her I wanted 6. That was a long time ago. And it's a handful having 2, so. Alright guys, I'll see you soon. So this is exciting. I'm finally at a place within walking distance, even though I had to walk, what, 3 miles? If they don't have lettuce, I'm going to start crying. I just want some iceberg lettuce. I don't need anything fancy. Apparently I've missed it. Ooh, I think I see it. All I'm after here is iceberg lettuce and tortillas to have some chummy, yummy eating at the hotel. So I've got my iceberg. I got to figure out how to fit it into this backpack for the walk home. And yeah, the blisters. I got to check them. See how far I can make it. One's feeling pretty crummy, but not bad, so I'll push through for a while. See ya. Hey guys. I'm about 3/4 of the way back. My feet are feeling it. It's really just soreness on where the blisters were. I don't feel like there's new blisters there. There's a little one in a different place, but oh, enough about that. I think I'm gonna, because I've made it this far, I think I'm gonna tough it out and just head on back, walk on back, finish the route. But yeah, I just wanted to stop here and take a load off of my feet, show you some of the beautiful yachts and boats here docked in the harbor. Some really nice stuff out there. A lot of money floating out there. There's a cool seafood restaurant called Boatwater House, but too ritzy for my blood. Panda Express sounded a little better. Plus, I hadn't really eaten anything today except that milkshake. So, yeah. Oh, it feels good to have nothing, no weight on my feet. I might kick it here for another 15, 30 minutes. Nah, I might stay here about 10 minutes. I'll get too antsy. But anyway, hang tight. I'll show you what I got when I get back to the room. So, hang on, sorry. Camera craziness. So, I'm passing back by that park again. And I don't have too far to go at all. Get that straightened out. Sorry for the crackling noise, but yeah, starting to feel like the Survivor TV show now because my feet are hurting. I think the blisters are back underneath the pop blisters that I've already dealt with. But that's okay. That's okay because once it's kind of like a sunburn for me. Once it heals, I'm good. I can stay out in the sun as much as I want to. Also, the funny thing that I haven't even thought about, but that was giving me a hard time was the face mask just rubbing behind my ears for an extended amount of time. I've never worn one behind my ears like that for very long at all. I mean, not long time, long segments of time. So, and then my last survivor complaint was I ran out of water. But again, I'm just being silly. Don't have far at all to get back to my destination. Oh, am I blasting you guys right into the sun? Don't have far at all to go for that. And I'll have a nice, comfy place to sit, put my feet up, have as much water as I want to drink. Ow! And I will not have to wear my face mask. So, yeah. All right. I will see you shortly. Whoa! Almost walked into that pole. That would have been a good one. 10 grand on America's Funniest Home Videos. Yeah, that feels good. Excuse me. Just to sit down and kill some water. It was a good trip. Got some good stuff. Nothing that's gonna make millions, but I mean, hey, since I walked for 3 hours to get there and back, you know, I'd feel silly if I didn't come home with at least one thing. One shirt I got, it was on clearance. It's an 80s sitcom shirt, and I got it for like $4.50, and brand new. It was only like $10. So I mean, it's not. I'm not expecting it to be a big money maker or not, but I don't remember what size it was. It's called Married with Children. You guys might remember that show. But I've got a buddy named Joey. I've got a couple buddies named Joey, but this one I went to high school with, and he used to watch that show non-stop. So if it's not worth selling and it'll fit, maybe I'll throw it at him. I went to California, here's what I brought you. A Married with Children t-shirt. So alright, I want to get things set up so I can show you what I got. So here's one of the big items. This is a jacket made by Spider. Where's the Spider? There it is. S-P-Y-D-E-R. It feels like a really cool material. I'd have to look at it and see what it's made out of, but I don't know how to explain it. But it's a very nice jacket, and I know these things used to be really popular several years ago. I don't know how popular they still are, but MSRP was $149, and the original store sale was $69, and then it went on clearance for $33.97. So, you know, winter is not that far away, so something that could possibly bring that much profit, I'm not worried about sitting on it for a while. Plus, I just, you know, like I said, sometimes you just have a feeling about things. So I had a feeling about this jacket, and we'll see what happens with it. Here's that t-shirt I was talking about, Married with Children. It's got all those guys on it. So it was regular price. It's a medium, but regular price $11.99, on sale for $5.47. So my buddy Joey can't wear a medium, nor can I. Neither can I, but they're nice. Throw it on there. Might be a long tail as well, but since I'm only $5, $6 into that, he can sit there for a year. I don't care. And here's another item. This is a flannel, and again, you know, winter's not too far away. My only reserve on this one was that it didn't have the original tags on it. I mean, it's brand new. You can tell it's never been worn. But anyway, it was originally $60 and got marked down to $22.97. And some of the things, you know, like I was saying, I wish that I had a whole basket full of stuff, and some of it was going to be priced lower than even what the sticker was, And man, I was really hoping that it was that way at the whole rack I was shopping at, because there were other items I was going to buy, but I only filled my cart up to a certain degree, and I thought, well, let's go check this first and see if, you know, that's the case. Oh, by the way, this is a 2XL, XXL. But anyway, I found that they had the, you know, automated price checkers like Walmart used to have, and I was like, oh, that's fabulous. And I took the whole buggy of stuff that I had, and again, there was more stuff on the racks, but it was only this shirt that was marked down. What size is that one? Oh, that's also an extra large. So it was 19, you know, regular like 40 bucks or whatever, 25, 30 bucks, 30 bucks. And again, this one doesn't have tags either, so that's somewhat of a bummer. But it was tag price $19.97, but it was $12 and some change. So that one will be sold as well. You know, I might have to knock $1 or $2 off of it since it doesn't have the original tags, but it is brand new. Oh wait, well see, it does have like this tag. So it doesn't have all of the tags, but maybe I can still sell it new with tags since it has that one. Anyway, there's that one. Now this one, dry fit, double XL Nike, dry fit Nike Air. And it's got the tags on it. This one I was really hoping would be less than, but MSRP'd for $40. $23.97 was the price. But just because I really like the look of this one, and talk about, it really is almost a mesh. I'm sure you guys can't see it very well, but because of the darkness and the dark color, but that thing is really almost a mesh shirt. But nonetheless, I didn't comp that one. I just said, hey, you know, I like the look of that. And another gut feel. I think we'll do okay on it. You know, who knows? I'm not going to beat myself up even if I make $2 or $3 on it. I mean, it's so light, it'll go first class. It'll probably go less than 4 ounces if I find the right packaging. But yeah, there's that. The last items I bought, I'm a little skeptical and just hoping on, because they're called PGA Tour. They feel really slick and slick. It's a really neat feeling material. It's probably polyester, I'm not sure, but apparently they're golf pants with this Motion Flux 360 stretch elastico extensionable active waistband. And so you know, they're obviously golfing pants. Anyone could wear them for anything, but they are for a bigger size person. This pair is a 40-32. And this pair is a 42-32. Yeah, so thank God fat guys golf, you know, or want to wear these pants. And no offense out there, gentlemen that have big waists, because I actually had to drop about 60 pounds in the last couple years for business reasons. Yeah, I weigh, you know, like my target weight's like 165, and I had gotten up to 230, 235 even, and yeah, it was nuts. I was a chunky monkey, but I had to slim down, so I dropped about 60 pounds. And I've gone up and down and hovered since then, but that's a whole nother topic altogether. Okay, so these pants, one of the bigger attractions here was the MSRP, $75, marked down to $35, and then clearance price, $16.97. Those were not, that is what they were. They were not any cheaper than that, but, you know, again, I'm just hoping and banking that MSRP was good. Comps on them looked okay. You know, so honestly I don't remember exactly where they were at when I comped them in the store, but I'm thinking I should be able to easily double my money net profit on those. But that's it, guys. That was my big hike and blistered feet, rubbed raw ears, and dehydrated body I sacrificed to get that stuff, but again, it was all good. It was a wonderful time being outside. Nice way to get away, clear my mind, and just do something that I enjoyed doing. So that's it for today, guys. This might be a long video. I'll have to see, because I got a lot of jabber in there, but I hope you are all well. I thank you tremendously for watching the video. I hope you come back and watch another one and do all that thumbs up and like and clicking buttons and all that good stuff if it's worth it to you. Of course, it helps my channel out, but at this point, I'm just throwing videos out there and enjoying myself. Thanks so much, guys. See ya. One more quick thing. Update. I was wrong. That black Nike shirt that was so lightweight and stuff, that was tagged was marked $23. That was cheaper than the tag. It was $14.97. So